if you look, 2nd of April 2021, and it's currently like 10 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Let's see. Yep, 9:43. I didn't do a video yesterday because I had a fucking frustrating day yesterday. Like, neither my computers worked at all. Like, I couldn't do Dreamweaver at all. Like, you type words, and then, like, you have to wait a few seconds for the words to appear, and, like, you try to scroll down in Dreamweaver, and a tiny little page, just like a few words, paragraph, less than a paragraph. And it just goes up and down by itself, and you're just like, oh my God. I think that noise is my computer's fan going crazy, but I did like all the different, I did like first aid on the other computer, and I think that's it though. But on my new one, 2017, I kept calling Apple. I did this like reset where you Command R restart, and then we did Command R Option P restart, and then I did a operating system reinstall. I made sure to have the 145 gigabytes free. And what else? I took off all the programs I don't need, and nothing on my desktop, and I just restarted my computer a bunch of times, and I just couldn't get my computer to work. And either of them, the other one wasn't doing Dreamweaver. So I set a time to get my computer, just pay whatever it takes, just pay money, like, to fix my computer. I was going to bring it in at 12:15. I was even thinking about bringing both of them in. But so before I did that, I was going to transfer files, because I was working on these lifting files for this page I'm working on now, which took forever to drag back onto the hard drive, even though I'm not even done with it. But as soon as I was done, my computer started working again, like a miracle. So yeah, for like that, I ruined like a whole day, because I was trying to work on it, it wasn't working, but I also like built the table for my switcher mixer. But yeah, so I finally was able to start working, with progress. And so, but I have to fix the files first. So what I'm doing, it's actually an idea that I got just a couple days ago. Just like, for some reason, I never thought about doing it. That's like how most like ideas that I have, like when I have them, I go, first I have the idea, I go, oh yeah, let's build that. But then like immediately after, I go, why didn't I think of that before? So I guess because I just didn't have the time. But I have all the lifting videos I collected from like the lowest weight to the highest weight of like girls weightlifting partners off of like YouTube and some websites. Her biceps, she muscle. And then I organize it by weight. But on the YouTube videos, I kept the name. So you just type the name and you can find it on YouTube, because later I'll put the links. But it's on my documents. That's why I had to drag it onto my external hard drive. But that's connected to my cell phone. So I can look it on my cell phone, which is connected to the smart TV, which is viewed by the TV. I mean, the video camera, which is streamed. So it's like easy as pie to work out with people on streaming. So, but I didn't organize it all, like the files. I was, I guess, doing other things. And then I realized, oh no, I thought I was organized it, and I realized I didn't. So I have to kind of like organize it and then put it on. So like make sure that they're all named, the weight and the reps and everything. So I did bench press yesterday, which was like 280 different videos. Yeah, because I'm working on this, because I'm, I think today I get my cable. I forgot to get the cable to connect the mixer to the switcher. But I think like between the 6th and the 8th, which is like, the 6th is only 3, 4, 5, 6, only 4 days away. Between the 6th and the 8th, I get my, whatchamacallit, a Hyperdeck. So I'm not going to mess around with my system until I get the Hyperdeck. I'm really high right now. I went into the store today, and I blew like $25 in the expensive store right next to where I live because I was too lazy to drive down to a cheaper place. But I think they have better stuff anyway. But because I really want to be high to power through this. But yeah, but I wanted to wait to get the Hyperdeck because like I want to hook up the whole thing, before I do it, just the whole thing together. I realized after, I didn't know this in the beginning, nobody said it, but all that stuff is like, it's like a unit. Like you can't do anything like if it's just one bit, or it's not worth doing. It's too much of a hassle. It's really only worth doing it if you have all of the bits and pieces, which is like $3,500 or something like that. Oh yeah, my van's for sale. I'll sell it for a good price if anybody wants to hook me up. Buy my car. It's in great shape. So I just drug and dropped in all the bench press, and so now I'm doing like squat, and I think I'm gonna do all the exercises so that I show on my website everything that I have available on my phone. Not every, and then I can show with little YouTube icons or something, the ones where you can actually link to, and Instagram. The Instagrams and the YouTubes you can link to. I think you can link directly to an Instagram post, an individual Instagram post. I should go check. I don't recall ever even testing that. But because I collected a bunch of those, just throw in because the idea is you get as you get stronger, you kind of place yourself in the level. It's the same concept as my bike racer levels. So, and then you can kind of plug that into the overall like chart. Yeah, because I decided to break up my like athletics page, which is like super like first generation, into the by sports, which will make it and then make it an individual page for other like girls lifting on all the different videos that I have on my computer that I work out with, that I use, because then you can see my TV from the video. You can't read all the words, like if it's all 5 columns across, like the entire page, but if you zoom into half the page, you can see it, so which is cool. And I can, control it really well on my phone. So that's why I really wanted to get these pages going. So for my lifting. Otherwise, I would be like constantly wishing that I had it and like thinking about just taking time off to do it. So yeah, I'm just taking advantage of having until the 6th to the 8th to get ahead on this. Now that the computer suddenly started working, I just restarted it a bunch of times, but yeah, it wasn't working, and then I dragged the stuff over. Maybe I restarted it once, I don't know, but thank God it works. So yeah, I'll take advantage. I was thinking to myself last night, like, I don't think I want to work on my website ever again until I get a new computer. But yeah, now it's working some. I just want to get it over with before I get sick again. What number am I on? I'm on number, 80 now? 83, 82. Out of like, this one's got like 370. So yeah, that's why I got stoned. I'm just going to listen to music with my headphones. I'm spending so much money, I lost an earbud for the first time. I'd never lost an AirPod, a bud for my AirPods. I went in the car to go return something at Amazon, at Whole Foods, and came back in the car and it was gone. Like, did it fall off the ground? Maybe I should have walked back in. It probably fell on the ground. And then I didn't realize. Oh, man. So I tried to order another one, but the serial number was too long, so they couldn't find it. So I'm screwed. But they could, I did spend like $75 to get another one of the other one that I lost when I crashed the bike. It fell out and I forgot to pick it up, and when I went to go get it after I had already come home, a car had run over it and I found it in the road squashed. So now I'm listening to stuff with my headphones. So this is the thing that I got. It's my switcher. It's the Rodecaster Pro. So I put it in a really nice spot. Oops. Works like a charm, total charm, where it goes. And I think where the place, I'm over 10 minutes, oops. I think the place where I have the Hyperdeck is going to be really nice too, right above it on the down part of the hill of the table. I'm going to proclaim myself to have the best studio in the whole wide world. Um, so yeah, power through this. My mom is going to go to like Costco and get me a bunch of food today, so that's cool. Don't have to go out. Like I've been going down to the store and getting stuff every single day. I mean, I'm like scared. I don't even want to know how much money I spent. I'm just gonna pay the whatever minimum of my credit cards and not even think about selling my car. Have my mom deal with all that. Just tell her to make sure to sell it. Get this bitch going. I feel like an astronaut. Like if I was to be asked to liken myself to any job, I'd say, oh, I'm an astronaut, because like astronauts, they do home testing and then they find out what they can do and then they go out in the world and they do it. So like me, I would fill up my bike with all the water that I can hold and food. And then I go ride the rollers on how far I go and how many miles, how many hours I can go. And then I use that to figure out how far miles I can do. So then I punch in on my bike computer what course I want to do. And then we see if I can do it, you know. I'm like an astronaut, you know, going to the moon and back. And, but also, oh man, I lost my train of thought. With my, oh yeah, how they have to wait. Like they were saying that when they finally take off, it's a relief. It's not like scary. They're just like finally, because they have like all these false starts. And that's kind of like how I feel. And so I saw the clip, the movie First Man landing on the moon scene. You should see it. And they're like, there's the music, and they're like, dun, 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 dun. That's like how I'm going to feel when I finally do my first vlog, because I've had like so many false starts. So, but I've got the gear, so if I can sell that car and like get squared away, actually I might let her think about that. Like am I like worried that I won't have the motivation to work out? Somebody might ask. The answer is the worry would come in as if if there's something in my life that would distract me. You know, like it's kind of like a racehorse or whatever. If you point him and tell him to run, they just go. It's like that's what they're designed to do. So all I have to do is figure out how to put myself in a situation where there's just no distractions, and I just do it because that's what I do. So that's why I want to get as far ahead on my website here. It's a new idea. I never thought about just punching all these numbers in, these ones into the computer, but why not? If I spent the time to build it on the website and name it and everything, throw it on there, because it serves as a very good and educational, like artistic map that shows the pattern, you know, like percentages of, because I basically got like every video that you can get. Like you type in the exercise, and so percentage of different weights, you know, and like where the clusters of the most number of weights are and how many reps people do at certain weights. Like there's a big cluster of squatting 200 pounds and, you know, like squatting 200 pounds 20 times a bunch of them did and stuff like that. So it'll be worthwhile to look at. And also once the links go, you know, I can use them to link them on my videos when I use them, because I use them kind of on the fly. That's how because also I would need to design the page to show how I can use on the fly, you know, like, okay, so like what muscle is the freshest? And then I just go that one. I go, okay, then I'll do that one. because like, and I see what the numbers are, you know, I see what my beginning and my end, so I can see if I can beat one of those, and I can watch myself do it. And I have other people too, fastest man and woman too, because I can see if I can do something in accordance to that too. So, anyways, enough talking. By the end of the day, I mean, this computer's working well, and I have weed, and it's kind of still early in the day. I think I could possibly. The goal is to just. The problem is I have to rename them. Yeah, I would like to rename and paste basically the majority today. If I could do that. But wow, like today or all of it today, that would be cool. Okay. There's lots of exercise. I can't remember how many it said. I think it was 1,400. Yeah, that's right. No, 1,611 or something. That's something that I could actually conceivably do, I think, perhaps. We'll see. But let's find out. So I'm like, out of 1,611, I'm 280 plus 8360 into. So that's not so bad because I just kind of got started last night and this morning. So, alrighty, let's see where we are tomorrow. Talk to you tomorrow.